In this tutorial, we will take you through all the steps in getting started with LoopUp. We will start by showing you how to set up your LoopUp account. Next, we will teach you how to send your first LoopUp meeting invite. You have several ways of doing this, through the LoopUp account area, through Outlook, and through the LoopUp mobile app. Next up, we will go through the steps of joining a LoopUp meeting, before introducing you to some of the controls that are available to you during the meeting. We will then show you how to record your meeting, share your screen, and enable video. If at any point during the video you want to know more or are unsure about some of the steps, you can find more information at support.loopup.com. Setting up your LoopUp account is quick and easy. The first thing you will need to do is activate your account. If your organisation has implemented LoopUp, you should have received an activation email from LoopUp. Click on the Activate My Account Now button in the email and you'll be prompted to create a password and sign in. If single sign-on has been enabled for LoopUp, your activation email link will prompt you to sign in, not to create a new password, at which point you will sign in via single sign-on. You can also create your own LoopUp account through self-sign-up. Click the self-sign-up link provided by your account administrator, enter your name, email address, work number and mobile number on the Activate Your New Account form. Shortly after submitting this information, you'll receive an activation email. Click Activate My Account Now and you'll be prompted to create a password and sign in. Next, you'll be asked to add a profile photo, input your name, job title and company information for a more personalised experience on your future meetings. Next, make sure you install the Outlook invite tool and our mobile apps and screen sharing plugin. You can do this by clicking the download link and running the install wizard. Finally, watch our quick introduction video to familiarise yourself with the product. After logging into your LoopUp account, select Create Invite in your desired meeting room. To add additional dial-in numbers, click on Add Remove Dial-in Numbers and select your numbers from the list. You also have the option to hide all dial-in numbers. This will encourage your guests to join the meeting by clicking on the link, allowing them to access screen sharing, video and other advanced features. Then click Create Invite at the bottom of the pop-out. You will then be able to choose whether you want to send the invite from Outlook or Google Calendar. Or alternatively, you can choose to copy and paste the invitation manually into your calendar. If you use Microsoft Outlook to schedule all your meetings, you can create your LoopUp meeting via your Outlook calendar. Firstly, make sure you have LoopUp for Outlook installed. Either your business administrator has done this for you, or you will have done this during your profile setup. You can also download the tool from the LoopUp website. Go to the link above, click Download and run the install wizard. Once LoopUp for Outlook has been installed, open your Outlook calendar and click on Create LoopUp Invite. The LoopUp meeting details should then populate into the message. This will include all the standard dial-in numbers, access codes and international numbers, as well as the LoopUp join link. To add additional dial-in numbers, click on Add Remove Dial-in Numbers and select your numbers from the list. You also have the option to hide all dial-in numbers. This will encourage your guests to join the meeting by clicking on the link, allowing them to access screen sharing, video and other advanced features. Make sure you adjust the time, date, location and subject of the meeting, and then add any desired guests. Once you are finished, click Send and it will add the meeting to your Outlook calendar. If you're using an iOS device, you can download the LoopUp app directly from the Apple Store. To schedule a meeting, launch the LoopUp mobile app and sign in. Next, swipe to select your desired meeting room, then tap Invite. Either select Copy Full Invite, which will include your dial-in numbers, or Copy Meeting Link, which will not include the dial-in numbers, depending on your preferences, and manually paste this into a new email, calendar appointment or text message. LoopUp's mobile app helps you to manage your meetings on the move. If you are using an Android device, you can download the LoopUp app directly from the Google Play Store. To create a LoopUp meeting invite, launch the LoopUp mobile app and sign in with your email address and password. Next, tap Create Invite. Select the meeting room that you would like to generate an invitation for. From the preview, tap Edit and then Add Remove Dial-in numbers to choose if you would like to have dial-in numbers visible in the meeting invite. Select Copy Invite, then choose between Copy Full Invite or Copy Meeting Link, depending on your preferences, and manually paste them into a new email, calendar appointment or text message. To join a meeting, simply log in and click the Enter My Meeting button on the home page. Enter your name and number and select Call Me Now, and LoopUp will call you on your number of choice. Accessing LoopUp through this method gives you access to a range of features which give you more visibility and control over your meeting. You have the security of knowing exactly who is on your call and who is speaking, and you can collaborate with guests by sharing your screen and video with just one click. LoopUp for Outlook allows you to join a meeting as a host straight from your Outlook calendar. To download the tool, visit the website above. Next, open your Outlook calendar and check that you are signed into your LoopUp account. Click Enter My Meeting on the Outlook toolbar. If you have more than one meeting room, you'll be asked to select the one you'd like to join. You will then be prompted to enter your name and phone number. This is the name that will be displayed to other guests on the call and the telephone number you wish to use for the call. Click Call Me Now. You will receive a phone call on this number, which you will need to answer to connect to the meeting. To join a meeting through the mobile app, make sure you have the LoopUp mobile app installed. If you're using an Android phone, open the app and tap on Enter Meeting. Enter your name and phone number and tap Call Me Now. LoopUp will then dial out to your number of choice. If you're using an iOS phone, open the LoopUp app and select Join. Enter or select a phone number that you would like to join from, and LoopUp will dial out to you. You can also enable call start alerts on your iOS device, so that you'll be notified when your first guest joins the meeting. To do this, go to Settings menu on your device, select Notifications, and locate the LoopUp app. Then select Allow Notifications. When a call start alert appears on your device, clicking or swiping on the notification will open up the LoopUp mobile app. You can then select Join as her host to enter your meeting. Once in the LoopUp meeting, there are a number of controls that can be used. You can view who's on your call on the left-hand side of your screen. This list is updated in real time. You can add additional or missing guests to your meeting by selecting Add Guest and then Call Guest Now. You'll be prompted for the guest's name and number. Once you've entered these, LoopUp will call out to them. To mute or unmute yourself, simply click on the microphone button next to your name on the left-hand side. If you are the host of the meeting, you will have additional controls which are only available to you. You can mute other guests on your call by selecting the microphone next to their name. This is particularly useful if you are experiencing background noise on the call. You will also be able to put participants on hold by clicking the pause button, or you can remove them from the call by selecting the X button. By selecting the Options button at the bottom left of the screen, you can choose to mute or hold all participants. You can start recording by selecting the Record button on the bottom left of the screen during your meeting. All your participants will be notified that the meeting is being recorded. You can stop recording at any point during the meeting by clicking on the same button. You'll receive a notification via email once your recording is ready to download. Click on the Access Recording button in the email and you'll be redirected to your LoopUp account area in the Meeting History tab, where you have access to all of your recordings. Alternatively, you can sign into your LoopUp account and click the Meeting History tab, where you'll be able to access all your recordings. Meeting recordings are stored in your LoopUp account area for a period of 60 days. We provide MP3 files for audio-only meetings and MP4 files for both audio and screen sharing sessions. As a host, you have the ability to share your screen. Simply select the Share My Screen at the bottom of your LoopUp meeting. From there, you will see a resizable green band appear around the edge of your screen. You can increase or reduce the size depending on what you want your guests to see. Once content sharing begins, you can always select Stop Sharing to stop sharing your screen with others at any time. You can allow your guests to share their screens by selecting Guest Can Share in the Options menu. As a host of the meeting, you have the ability to enable video on your call should you choose. Simply click Start Video at the bottom of your LoopUp meeting. Make sure you give permission to your browser if it prompts you for access to your camera. You will see a preview of your video in the bottom right corner. Once you've initiated the video session, your guests will also have the ability to start their video. To stop sharing your video at any time during the meeting, hover over your video preview and click Stop Video. If you have any questions or are unclear about any of the steps in our videos, please visit our website at support.loopup.com, where you will find more information, or contact our customer success team at support@loopup.com.